Hello, everyone. My name is Linda Gunner. I am the CEO and founder of Linda's Perfection Creations. Linda's Perfection Creations is an event planning and wedding decor company. We cater to small and large events in and around the Philadelphia area. We do full service, partial, month of coronation. Most people know it as day of coronation, but it's actually month of because you really cannot plan a wedding in a day. But it's just, most people refer to day of because it's the day of the wedding. People normally coordinate that. We do custom services as well, where we tailor our packages to fill your needs. So let's say if you're planning a wedding and everything in a small package, the partial or the full service is don't have everything you want. You can add like have a la carte where you can add things to it. You can subtract things from the plan to create that package and make it your own because truly no two people, no two brides, no two couple are alike. So everybody needs and the wants are different. So we tailor our packages to fit all needs. I also do home staging. So if you and then the interior design. So let's say if you buy a home and you're selling it and you need somebody to stage the home to kind of give it a look to give prospective buyers how the home's gonna look. You can do that, or you just bought a home and you need decorations, office space, venue. We do, you know, church event, fundraiser. We do corporate events. We do any events that need planning and a milestone celebration. So pretty much anything in your life that needs celebrating, we do decor and planning. You don't necessarily have to do both. I am a certified wedding planner and a florist. So you don't have to say, oh, well, because if we do planning, we have to do decor because it's two separate different packages. A lot of people don't understand that planning and decor, yes, they work hand in hand, but it's two different ballgame. When you comes to florist, the florist side is a lot more hands-on and a lot more things that you have to do on the decor on the planning side, and it's just getting things moving the right pieces and the right part together, so it's totally separate. So you can choose to do both together. You can choose to just do a florist. You can choose to do the planning. We can cater to our couple needs, meet them whatever stage they are in the life at that time. I do destination weddings. I do events in and around the Philadelphia area, so New Jersey, Delaware. If the budget is right, we would try with just about anywhere. As long as my schedule is available and me and my team have that available, or my planners have those days available, we can accommodate if it fit within, if it's feasible for the company. I would say, but we do all types of events and to cater to those needs. So today I'm just gonna jump into in the spirit of wedding season, as I stated. Um, I'm going to do different videos here and there and talk about a little bit of everything. Today, I want to talk about the difference between Escort cars and place cars. The difference between the two. A lot of people, I think, get that misunderstood about what the benefit of both is. So I'm just going to break it down in detail to what the benefit of both, and you can choose to for whatever fit your needs. Sometimes some people do many cars as well, and I would touch base on that too as well, briefly, and then maybe in another section I can go more in detail into many cars as well. So escort cars, especially when you is for where you set it at the table, like a guest table or welcome table. When guests come in, they can just pick it up. It's a little bit more informal. Where if you're having a wedding where you don't want to do assigned seating, place cars is more for assigned seat. Escort cars, in a nutshell, it tell you what table you're sitting at, and you can pick whatever who you want to sit next to. So it's a little bit more, informal. You can have the escort car for guests to come there at the table. You set it up. One of the most important thing that I tell people when you're setting the escort car, do not set it up. People try to sometimes do it just alphabetically. If you are going to do it alphabetically, the proper way to do it is by last name, not by first name, by last name. Because it make it easier, because people can just look for W, go to W, and just find a name and pick it up. If you try to do it alphabetical order, or by table, some people try to do it by table number and grouping it. So, oh, table one, this is all the people that on table one. It's gonna be chaotic, because think about it. You got 100 guests or maybe 150 people all put together. There's no way, and everybody from that table is going to be sitting there like looking from table to table trying to figure out which table is sitting at, which number it is. It's going to be, yes, it look neat, it look well put together, but the best option to always sort of escort card is to alphabetical order and by last name. It make it easier. Everybody know that, okay, my name is John Brown. John Brown, know that Brown, look for Brown. That's it, take the cards and go. And they can take the card and sit at whatever seat they want to sit at. Now, for a place card is actually set at the table and is tell a guest exactly where they're gonna sit. So who's gonna sit next to them, where they're gonna sit. You actually pick those seating arrangements. It's a little bit more formal. You pick who you want to sit where next to who, and you can just put the escort or the place card there, and everybody can sit their assigned seat. That's something your planner can help you with. That's something, if you're doing it by yourself, you can, any DIY wedding book can show you step by step how to do that. And another thing is that will make it easier for you. So another thing that I help you with for escort card as well, or place card, if you have family member, you know, people who are just together, you can all group them at a table and they can just pick their own seat, or you can have them, you know, sitting next to. So for example, you might have all, some people choose to have all the groom family one table, the bride family one table. I personally prefer that you mix it up, like mix, intertwine, have a family table, maybe one or two family table based on how large your family is. That way they can mingle together and get to talk together, because people typically tend to group together. So if you have all bride table sitting one side, groom table sitting one side, it's okay to do that during the wedding ceremony. But my preference, but once again, it's all based on everybody. I recommend, kind of recommend that you intertwine the group, so it kind of, so like for example, let's say all the grandparents, you put all the grandparents on one table because they, oh, and then you put all the single people. Do not, one of the most things, done to get off topic, but do not put single people with married couple. Cause a lot of problems. You don't want nobody trying to hate on somebody's wife or husband at the event. Take all the single people, put them on one table, and take married people, put them on another table. So, but another time I'll go to dive deeper into, you know, who should sit next to who and everything like that. But for the place card and set card, those are just the two things that differentiate both of them. And then menu cards, they add another extra layer of touch to it. You can let people know what is on the menu list. This is especially good if you're doing buffet, so it make it easier. People know what are you gonna have. If you're doing a platter meal, is people already RSVP, so they know what it is. So like for example, if what are you doing, escort card or place card, always have something to identify to help the caterer company know who's having what, because then it's going to be confused. So let's say if you're doing salmon, you can do a salmon color, you can do orange. If you're doing chicken, you can probably maybe do like, I don't know, green. I know it doesn't go. You can do one of those color. If you're doing meat, steak, you can do red. So those are the things that you can you can pick any colors that you want to pick, and but just make sure you let your caterer know what the colors mean. So when they're doing a plate meal, when it comes to that, they don't have to look at each table to find out who's eating what. They already know once they see that yellow thing to put it down. Everybody, that person's having chicken, a steak, or beef, or salmon, a fish of some kind, or they are vegetarian, green for vegetarian. You can just put that thing and make it easier for your caterer to do. So those two things are the benefit of using both, because whether you choose to go to a place card or escort card, I would strongly recommend you either use one or the other, because that way your guests don't have to run around looking like a crazy person, like where do I sit, what do I do. It adds an extra layer. It make your wedding more coordinated. It make it looks more formal. It make it look more together, instead of just people just have to find seat by themselves and don't know what to say. They just come to your wedding and just confused. You don't want your guests coming and just confused, like, all right, is it okay to sit here? Or then in the end they end up sitting next to somebody who they really don't know, and you just have all these screens, people on the table. It's weird. You don't want that. So always try to use a place card or escort card. But that's all for today. Thank you for watching my channel. My name, once again, my name is Linda Gunda. I am a master certified wedding planner and a florist. You can share, like, and subscribe to my channel. You can also register for my free consultation where you can schedule your wedding meeting with me to talk about more detail about your upcoming events, what is a wedding, a birthday party, any events that you're having, and you can see if it's a bad fit. If that's something that I can help you with, we can move forward. If not, it's free. You don't have to pay anything. You can just do it and go by your way you please. I also have a bridal and DIY class, but I teach you from start to finish how to plan your wedding. You can also register that on my website. It's www.lyndaperfect.creationsevents.com. But once again, thanks for watching and you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.